Can't have shit, bitch. No, but for real though, I'm really sad. I want to explain myself. I want to give some context. I want to, but when I watch this video back, I just want to remember how I was feeling. You know. Because I can't go to Ronald no more. Okay, I can't go see Ronald for this. All right, fuck Ronald. Hey, Sierra. I'm really only awake right now because my fave has disappointed me. And I just want to lament. I just want to grieve right now. Is that serious? All right, so just to give a little backstory, because we're not about to bully this girl. We're not about to bully her. But one of my faves, like someone that I've been sharing a lot of content from, just outed themselves as an imperialist scumbag. And I want to just lay the scene. I was minding my business and I seen a video of theirs pop up. And it was awkward because I usually love all their content. Like, isn't that such an awkward moment when you're like, when you love someone's content so much and then they make a video that has you like, how the fuck did you get there? But bitch, I'm hurt. Okay, all right. So this is a younger Black American femme person. She lives in my state, so I was really hoping I would bump into her one day. Now I'm like, I don't think she want to bump into me now, but I'll say that I was really grateful to see like a younger Black woman online, so outspoken, so vibrant. And this isn't me saying that I'm not happy to still see her. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that's what got me like on her radar. Like she was creating so confidently, and a lot of things she was saying were very important. She actually has a video where she's showing someone who looks lighter than me and way more ambiguously racial than me, holding a white baby, being like, my white baby is gonna have to show a photograph of me, the exotical, to prove that she's Black. And so I really love her content because she talks about the one drop rule. Well, Elisa, I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you for saying don't internalize it. I just feel like the bitch told me to leave America. So we're past the point of me internalizing it. Because I reached out to get more information. Like I'm not just coming here on some, oh, I saw my fave's video and now I'm reacting. Like I saw her video and reached out to her because I'm like, sweetie, what's this? What is this? Yeah, no, the bitch told me to get out of America. The bitch told me I'm half immigrant, half American, and so I'm dual. I have a dual-sided lens or something. Wait, what the fuck? What? I don't know why this motherfucker writing Bible verses, but good God, it's too early in the morning for this. So getting back to it. So she had made a video basically where she was talking about going to visit a country in Africa. And she had made the remark that this country in Africa has many people moving in, many people expatting from America all over the world. People are coming to Guyana. Someone who I talked to from the Discord that we started called People Online Who Want to Talk had made the mention that like Guyana actually, there's oil there. So part of the boom in the economy is colonizing, extracting, uh, eco terror. Like there's actually a lot of things happening in Guyana that are making it so people want to go there. And so she's on vacation. I want to put that out there right now. She's an American who goes on vacations very frequently. She's traveling a lot. This is not me trying to be a hater. This is me trying to acknowledge that, like, most Americans are not leaving this motherfucker. And I'm not saying that to be ugly. I'm saying most Americans cannot afford to leave the country, especially now. So I'm paying attention to how frequently she's using that passport, which we have to hold at this point. It's soaked in blood. The only reason why anyone from America gets to travel freely is because of war. Not because America's a friendly, nice place, because people are terrified of doing anything to aggravate America. Not so much now, like now we're seeing people letting go of the dollar. Now we're seeing people look at America in a way to where, between me and you, I have so many thoughts, but I'm gonna stick to my point right now. So she's in a country in Africa making a video talking about how people are really excited about Guyana and what's happening there. And she makes a very imperialist American statement, being like, I guess, like, compared to America. And it's like, no, obviously not compared to a place that has 50 Guyanas as one landmass. Clearly, like that's the thing that annoys me. It's like people don't see, like, people be thinking America is so rich because of, like, it's the way people disconnect enslavement, labor. Like, it's the way people disconnect that from why America's rich. It's the way that they disconnect from the fact that it is a gigantic landmass. Oh my God, who is commenting and being annoying? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, we're just gonna hide you on the channel. Now look at that. Now look at that. Hey, now you can't be here no more. Thank you, baby. Anyways, so like I was saying, so she's making comments about Guyana as an American that are really weird. And then on top of it, she's operating like, well, people can't just come to Guyana. People can't just come to Guyana. Why do people expect America to be the only place to let people in all willy nilly? And I'm looking at her and I'm like, sweetie, not our ancestors were stolen. Not all of mine, obviously, but you're sitting up on this phone as someone who is the descendant of enslaved Africans, talking about, why do people think they can just come to America? Bitch, are you serious? Like, it's the way that I'm sitting here like, imagine sitting by the door of the white man's house. Bitch, we're on a plantation and you're trying to figure out why we think people could just come to the plantation. Like, I'm just like, babe, the fact that, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm getting real out of my character, because I'm just like, what do you think the passport, like, why do you think you're able to carry this passport? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand, like, the point of this, But I do, because, again, like, she's a super educated Black woman. Most Black women in America are super educated, but it's just like, it's the way that being educated, Guyana, it's the way that, like, being educated in a particular way does not mean that you're going to, like, be aware of the ways that, like, you are fighting for the colonizer. And, like, she's really, with a good heart, like, on this camera, trying to make it seem as if, as a Black American, like, people shouldn't just be coming into America. And I'm just looking at the video like, imagine pretending that you're security for the plantation. I just don't understand the point of that. And again, most of her content is about erasure. Most of her content is about how there are many mixed people stealing Black American identity. But you about to get on camera and talk about, why is anybody coming to America? Why, like y'all need to go tell me I need to go back to Jamaica. I'm looking at the phone like, I've never been to Jamaica. And you want to know why? Because America made sure I ain't never gone back there. America made sure I'll never know Jamaica. I went on a cruise with a white man. A white man family took me on a cruise one time. I'm not leaving America. Like, I'm not leaving this system unless like they want me to be left, to be out of it. Like, I feel like that's the thing about white supremacy in America. So many people think they can just leave this motherfucker. Most people, if they're lucky, get a vacation. If you're lucky, you get to go out of this country to enjoy yourself. Leaving. And again, it's the way so many Americans are in Thailand right now, colonizing. It's the way that, like, I hate to say this, but if you are living in America and you can leave, motherfuckers want to create the 14th original colony. Like, I'm telling you, I'm just waiting for Thailand to just be like, look, fuck it. Fuck it, we gonna make a little America. Like, I just think that'll be fucking so sad. All these countries gonna just be full of Americans just making their little. And again, as someone who is from America, I want to hold that, like, I don't consider myself American. I don't stand with the flag. I don't, none of that, because again, it's soaked in blood. Like, and again, her trying to make it seem like because I'm half immigrant, I don't understand. Sweetie, you're operating like because your family is from, like, and even the idea from, like, I wanted to ask if anyone here has Black American ancestry and considers themselves a Black American. Do you really have pride in this place? And I'm not trying to be judgmental. I'm just genuinely trying to understand, like, and where do you go with that? Like, you could be so excited to be from here or be so proud of what your ancestors did here. But at the same time, like, don't you kind of see it as like a forced occupation after motherfucking genocide? Multiple genocides unfolding? Like, I'm just like, how does, like, again, I don't want to be obtuse, but it's just like, I don't understand how you tell someone who's also born here to leave and to take white people with you when it's like, baby, shouldn't we both be asking white people to leave? Shouldn't we both be asking white people to go? White people are why I'm here and why you're here. I'm not here. Like, my family didn't come over here because, oh my God, America's so great. It was very much like Jamaica get ate up. The tourists is taking everything. Where are the tourists from? Not Jamaica. It's just, again, it's the ways that, like, I see a conversation unfolding now that I didn't see at the time. And now I'm actually worried because I'm just like, whoa, like, imagine being so caught up in being American that you're willing to, like, be an imperialist as well. Like, what does America mean to you? Listen, I'm not trying to play nobody. Like, if you really do see something that I'm not seeing, please tell me. Because I'm really just like distressed. I need to find this fucking AC bitch. Pause 1 second. But I really do feel like there is this energy of, well, yeah, I guess the cracker stole it, but look at what we did here. Like, it's really giving that. It's giving like, yeah, the cracker stole it, but look at what my people did here. And it's like, hold on a second. Because I'm like, do you not see this as looking very Israeli? Like, you don't see this as looking like very Israel? Like, you don't see this as looking as, okay, so the cracker stole it, but we're going to create something here. And it's going to be, and it's like, wait, if the cracker stole it, shouldn't that be atoned for? And then, like, her energy was very much like, well, I'm not a super, I'm not a super Black American. I'm not about to be doing everything. And I'm just like, well, no one's really asking you to do everything. I'm just more so trying to figure out, like, what do you think about the indigenous? And her response was, the indigenous enslaved my people. The more research I did, the more I'm like, okay, so I see 5 tribes. Absolutely were invested in enslavement. Absolutely. They were assimilating into whiteness so that they could benefit from white supremacy. And I'm sitting here like, do you not see that in your own behavior right now? That you're assimilating into whiteness so that you can benefit? Like, do you not see that in your behavior? And she was not seeing it that way. She was very much like, well, she's like, I think a broken clock is right 2 times a day. And I'm like, that is a very Caucasian thing to say, because it means nothing. It really means nothing. A broken clock is right twice a day. Like again, white people just say things to make you shut the fuck up, and I just feel like she's really morphing before my eyes. And I think about the ways again that white people will just say something and it means nothing, but it do mean shut the fuck up. I don't disagree. I just don't understand how you leave America and think you're better than people. Like that shit blows me. Like I think about the times I've left America, and if I'm being honest with you, like I've had weird experiences both times I left this motherfucker. Like I went to Canada and I went to an island. Both times it was very strange, but I still think about the ways that like I genuinely assume people outside of America have more nuance to conversation. Like I do see America as limiting our thought process a lot, because she really in a mental maze of like, oh well, I'm a Black American, so I'm going to stand for America and their policies on GP. And I'm like, how can you stand next to an administration that's full of Nazis? Like, do you really think they care about Black Americans? Because it feels like you're believing Master when he tells you to fight me and people who are not Black American. But don't you see that Master wants you to fight with non-American folk of color? They want that. They want the fight. And again, it's the ways that I know that there were Black folks who are not Black American who are helping or were being assisting in ways. But it's just wild to consider that like there are so many ways that we talk about people in this country in particular that's just very much like I don't know. Like there was a moment where I thought like I was too tunnel visioned, and I was thinking about how like mixed people and like the one drop rule is like erasing Black Americans. But now I'm noticing some Black Americans operating as if like this is our country, and it's like, well, I mean, do we want to be historical? And again, it's just very awkward because it's like you can't have the take that like can you have both takes? Can you be acknowledging like chattel slavery, but also like hold that like this is just yours now? Like I just don't know how you do both. I don't know how, and I'm really trying to understand. That's it. Here's my thing. I don't want to say who it is because I don't want nobody to bully her. Like I feel like me and her went back and forth, and like I was respectful, but I want to be candid. I want to show the screenshot so bad, but again, I don't want nobody to come for her because she's a younger Black femme who's again local to me. Like I just would hate for it to be a situation where like people are dragging her or it becomes something bigger. Like I hate to say this, but most of her comment section is Black Americans agreeing with her. There were a couple people who are clearly like not Black American who are like, yeah, she not really thinking too deeply about this one. But again, maybe that's our privilege, you know? Maybe we have the privilege of being able to see things differently because again, we are literally living in America and being socialized to be quote unquote the Black people, even though we're really not the Black people. So I have to hold that as well, that there are Black Americans who probably do feel a way about immigrants, especially recently. Like there's been a lot of weird things us non-Americans have done, because I want to hold that like, yeah, I was born on this soil, but my father wasn't. His father wasn't. My mother was born on this soil, and I want to say my grandmother as well. I want to say like my mom's side has been here for a minute, but they still not native. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, people have been here for a minute for sure because of colonizers. Because of colonization. Like, again, it's the part that pisses me off. Because some people really feel like, oh, I'll just go here. And it's like, And again, at some point, she's like going in on me. And see, they're saying spend your last on a passport to go colonize. Like, that's the whole point. Like, the way people are talking about Thailand right now, it's very much like, go there and be the Americans. And it's awkward because, again, when Americans move places, we change demographics. We change language in places. And see, that's the thing. Like, I watch a lot of content from Black folks or from Africans on the continent, and from what I've noticed, the one drop rule is a system of white supremacy that is like not fanning out fast enough, if that makes sense. Like, I think like the psychological operation of Barack Obama, like, it didn't stick. Like, I think about how mm, like people still call Barack black, you know, and I think about how, again, it's all a psychological operation. Like, the whole thing is to make you really think like, oh, something different's happening here. And so again, I'm not like Elisa. I don't mind sending you like screenshots in private because like I know we talk outside of this, but I'm not putting her on blast. Like, there's no fucking reason to do any of that. Because again, I don't want her to be hurting. I don't want her to be feeling like people are piling on her. And like I've had people bully for me, and like it wasn't that fucking deep. But also I'm genuinely confused. Like, I really wish I understood like where the thought process comes from. That like your ancestral line has been stolen and made to work. Like, I feel like that's the part for me is like she's taking it with pride, making it seem like Black Americans built this country. And I'm not going to say they didn't, but it was under fucking duress. It wasn't because Black Americans wanted to build this motherfucker up. I think that's the part for me that's making me angry. Is like her spin on the American story is very much like, this is my home. Look at how my ancestors did it. And it's like, no, 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 no. Your ancestors were stolen and made to work under fucking duress. And it got to a point where they were running away and killing white people to the point where they got their freedom. Like, there was no Black people just building America because they wanted to. They wanted to build this place. Like, even the way she explains why she feels so much pride in America is ahistorical. There's no pride to feel. So I'm just looking at her like, what are you talking about? Meanwhile, she telling me to go to Jamaica and that I have dual allegiance. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Jamrock. No shade. I'm not worried about Jamaica. No shade. I'm not on that type of time, but it's like she had to make it seem like I'm fighting for Jamaica to fight with me, like to make her points make sense. And I'm like, sweetie, I never said I'm here for Jamrock. I was like, bitch, I feel stranded here. I feel like there's no real home. This ain't it. Jamaica not it. I don't feel like anywhere that I live is my place to be. And it's probably because of white supremacy, not because of some inherent lack of home. And her energy is very much like, well, she's like, you can go to Jamaica much easier than me. And I'm like, that's actually not true. Like, half my family from there, but I can't just go there. And she's like, well, why should Americans just let anybody come into America? It's like, ain't nobody letting nobody do nothing. First of all, you're a master's degree holder. You're nowhere near a border. You're in them books. Like, focus on your schooling. Like, it's just funny to me the people that be so worried about a border run, so worried about motherfuckers immigrating. It's like, girly, you like everything that you're doing in your life is giving that you're going to be nowhere near an illegal immigrant or alien. Like, nothing you're doing is putting you near there. Even taking on this conversation. What's the point? Did you want us to know you went to Guyana? Is that the whole point? You want us to know you was traveled? Okay. So you went to Guyana and then you still look down on them from an American motherfucking imperialist lens? Like, you really was like, oh, I guess people are going to Guyana because their economy popping. And then as I'm talking to her, she really had the nerve to be like, oh, I seen people living real raggedy out in Africa. Imagine saying people living real raggedy anywhere outside of America and you are from motherfucking Detroit. I'm sorry, but there's just something about that got me sick. Because it's like, bitch, I'm going to be real with you. I know this is not going to sound politically correct, but I'm tired of talking. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about I'm like, I know this is going to sound how I sound. I'm tired of motherfuckers acting like motherfuckers here aren't witnessing a genocide unfolding here. I'm tired of looking abroad, having to go on my phone when baby I could just go outside. I could just go down. Bitch. Like, I'm tired. Like, Michigan is a crazy ass place. Like you could really be in the burbs and walk down the street and see some shit that's not the burbs. Like it's very much like the redlining here got crisscrossed or something, but it's very much like you could be somewhere that looks, and it's not that at all, bitch. And again, it's the way shit is crumbling, falling apart, but it's about the look, right? So again, like now we both in the same motherfucking area damn near, seeing the same crazy shit, but you got the nerve to look down at people in Guyana? I was like, you're making me sick. Like and I literally sent her a voice note early this morning because I'm like, baby, not you told me that I need to leave America. That's who you are? Your security for crackers? Like, really? And I'm like, you really don't see the erasure of indigenous people? I'm like, you spend most of your content talking about erasure of Black American. What? What the fuck? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hey, boo boo, chile. Ooh. Right. Not Grand Rising. I appreciate you, Melissa. Now we both from Kingston on our daddy's side. Bitch, don't. Bitch, it's true. That's funny as hell. But that's the thing. It's like, yes, half my family from Jamaica. I'm not repping Jamaica. I like beef patty and oxtail. That's all I got, you know? But I feel like that's more to do with my dad being a deadbeat and my, my Jamaican side of the family being ashamed of me for being fucking poor and being in foster care and being queer and being fat and being someone that, fits perfectly as a scapegoat in the family system. Yeah, no, there's a younger Black femme that I follow that I've shared a lot of her content and I love her content so much, but she just started being an imperialist yesterday. She just decided to start talking about other people's countries looking raggedy. And I'm like, sweetie, you're standing next to Nazis right now. Like you want to talk about raggedy countries? And she's just like, she's feeling so much pride in like being a Black American. And I'm going to hold that like, sure. But at the same time, like the more you zoom back, like I just, again, I don't want to purport to know how any Black Americans feel. I'm just looking at historically the harm. And I'm like, again, this person told me to leave America. They told me to go to Jamaica. They told me that I'm dual aligned. And I'm like, how am I dual aligned? I've said nothing about Jamaica. I've said nothing uplifting Jamaica. I didn't really say anything about America other than it's a cigarette corporation. I was like, America is not really a country. It's a cigarette corporation / crack den / meth lab / very unfriendly houseless shelter / save a lot / plantation. You know what I mean? Like it's actually a lot of things. Like America is a lot of things. It's not a home country. It's never been a home country to anybody. And so that's why I'm just like, I'm crying, bitch. I'm fucking crying. Like I said, I'm definitely not about to like bash her on the public tip. It's not gonna go down like that. I'm just more so lamenting because I'm just like, wow, like I've never had someone tell me to leave America. Like, that's a lie. But like with a good heart. Like she was being very genuine. Like she was like, I think you should leave America and bring white people with you. And I'm like, but where are we about to go? And she's like, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, where would you go? Like if America wasn't your home. And she's like, well, America's my home. She's like, give me some crack. She's like, if this is a crack den, then I'm gonna smoke crack. I'm like, babe, like, I don't think she realizes what she's saying at this point. And you know what? Again, that's another reason why I'm not trying to go too hard on her. Because it's like when I was in my 20s, I said a lot of crazy shit. And I don't think I grew from anybody like dragging me for my wrong opinion. I don't think that really helped me. So I'm trying to be mindful about like being passionate and vulnerable with her, but not trying to like shame her or talk down to her. Like I'm trying to give like I'm concerned. I'm concerned, but I'm not trying to give like I know so much more than you. Like you better listen to me. Like no. That's what she told bitch. She told me to take white people with me. And then she had the nerve to say she's black American on both sides. And she's like, that's why I feel how I feel. And I'm like, I don't and she's like, she's like, you're half immigrant, so that's why you don't really care about America. And I'm like, I don't think that's what it is. I was like, I think it's more that I've seen America steal people. I've seen America steal. And so I could never really fuck with it. Oh. LOL. I was like, America stole. And so her energy is like, oh well, oh bitch. Now that I got the fucking window open and the AC on, bitch. I'm just on some other shit. But yeah, like I was saying though, like her energy was very much like, bitch, you're really Jamaican. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true. You know, like I have Jamaican ancestry, you feel me? You know? I mean, I think here's the thing. She's a young black woman. I think she just became a master's degree holder. Like I hate to say this, but there was a video that came out recently where a lot of black women are like, I did everything right. Like I did all the things they told me to do, and now I'm living in a Nazi regime, and it's like And so that is so ghetto. They really shut my whole shit down. They said, stop saying, I'm going to just have to say Aussies, Aussies. I have to say other things. I can't say, I have to say imperial. I think they took away my comment section. They were like, bitch. They were like, you can't talk about this anymore. So I'm going to try to close down the live. I don't know how. Like, there's no way to even X out the live. Like, they literally were like, you said too much. So bye, I think. I don't even know how to leave. That is crazy. Not the Federales! Bitch, listen. This is crazy. Like the live is back finally and the chat is back. But the chat was gone. I couldn't see anybody talking. It was just me. I don't know if it's a glitch, but I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. It could be YouTube though. It really could be them. But yeah, no, the live is back. My bad. Shit is crazy. Not the Federales, bitch. You're funny as hell. I love you, Elisa, so much. But yeah, getting back to what I was talking about, basically, I'm going to just censor the words that I'm saying because I do not believe for 1 second that I don't know why, but my window made it look like it was raining. Anyways, but yeah, no, I want to just talk some shit because I was just like so confused. But now I'm just like, I guess that's where we are, you know? Like that's where we are. Like we're at a place where people are telling people to leave America. I don't know, bitch. I don't know, bitch. I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that, but I feel like I'm just trying to sit with how to respond in the future because there's a part of me that really wants to be able to say something, but I really don't know. Right, Needy, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, no, I feel very much sad because I love her content. Also, I'm trying to do a side nose piercing. I don't think I'm one of those girls though. I don't think I'm ever gonna be that girl. I just don't like it. I'm gonna try to leave it, but it's just symptoms for me, man. I don't know. I'm so jealous of the girls that can do the side shit. I feel like I would love to do like 2 piercings like right there, but I don't know if I really would. You know, like I just feel like the septum always hits for me. Can't call it, but yeah, no, it does look like there's rain out there. I think it's just the earth letting us know it's alive out there. I feel like for me though, I'm just Again, I feel like for the most part, I haven't been devastated by my fave. Like I really haven't had that experience. Mostly, like I really haven't like been online like liking someone and been like, oh no, I don't fuck with you anymore. Like I'm really trying to think about like anyone's content that I was like, and I gotta get out of here. I don't know. I'm not thinking that I've ever felt this before. And again, instead of just like walking away, I'm like trying to like share with her, but it's like the things that I like about her and the way she communicates, it's like when she's in the wrong, she's unable to lock out, get out of that mode. And again, I'm saying this as someone who has done the same thing. Like I've totally like been online and like super confident in what I'm saying. But that same energy when you're wrong can be really fucking dangerous to be around. Because again, that person that's just steamrolling and just saying shit and just going forward and just not being considerate, that can actually make it weird. It can make it weird to try to like just like talk to that person and like tell them like you're wrong or like what you're saying is harmful. Like I just kind of got that vibe from talking to her that like she didn't care. She didn't care. And it was like damn. But like I said earlier, I'm not about to pile on her too hard because I know what it's like to be. Ooh, not my papers was here the whole time. Woo! But I know what it's like to be in your 20s and be wrong as fuck and have a following and have people like shouting, celebrating, and being like really supportive, even though like you're not right. Like, even though like you need some support, even though you need more perspective. Like I know what that's like. So like there's a part of me that's like, I don't. Again, I'm not about to pile on her because having the amount of followers she has at the age she is, I know makes her feel powerful because I know what it's like to be young as fuck and have people care about you in this way that feels kind of like, whoa, like anything I say, y'all will really listen. That shit is not like most femmes who are not white do not get that. They don't. And so again, it's the ways that like some of us are coming from households where like it don't matter like how smart we are, like we're still the kid, we're still a kid. And so there's a part of me that feels like I think how I responded to her, like I tried to come at her like a older cousin kind of vibe. Like, hey, like, I tried to let her know, compliment sandwich, like I love your content. I appreciate your lens. I love how outspoken you are. I was like, I'm a little stunned right now at the imperialism and I just wanted to chat about it. And it's like, I don't know. It sucked because it felt like once she realized that like I wasn't Black American as much as her, she's like, that's enough. You need to leave America. And it's like, okay, all right, all right. Oh shit. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm only here because I'm stranded here. Like, I think that's the funniest part to me is like anyone telling me to leave America, I just want you to get me the money. Just get me the money, bud. Just give me the coin. Like that's all I want. But again, I don't disagree with you. Like I feel like again, I'm trying to like have like the nuance that like she is young enough to where she might still believe in war. Like she's young enough to where she might still believe in like ripping up a bunch of fucking the world to like accommodate. Like she really might be young enough to where she might really think that like what she's doing is disconnected from white supremacy. And when I tried to uplift it to her, her energy was like, well, she's like, oh well. Again, I hope people realize like there's a new earth to build, there's a new world to build. And I'm really interested in connecting with people who are aware like the way we've been living can't possibly continue. But the ways people want to live, the ways some people really are okay with colonization as long as they can do it. Like, as long as they can be the colonizer, they're cool. Anyways, I just wanted to lament. I just wanted to talk my shit. I really don't have any. I don't think anything bad about her. Like, again, like I really am not in that mind space where I'm like, someone's thoughts are being informed by white supremacy. I gotta, I don't feel like that. I just feel like, damn, she is a genius, and they got her. And I know that that's not like anything about against her. Like, I know that she's not doing anything wrong inherently, but that, like, the lens that she is wearing right now. Bitch, the master is motherfucking masterful, bitch. I'll never not think that. I'll never not think that. Listen, before we go, I gotta play something for y'all because I feel like I used to like not give a fuck about the copyright, and I want to go back to that. I want to go back to being a renegade bitch. But no, I wanted to play something for y'all. I wanted to play something because fuck YouTube. Damn, I gotta start saying fuck YouTube or some shit like that because, bitch, I just feel like they're haters, man. I don't know why they're built like this, but they're very much built like haters. Oh my god, bitch, honestly, just pray for me. Just pray that every fly leaves my home because this shit is fucking depressing. Like, that's one of the most depressing things I've ever experienced in my life. I'm like, ooh, I can still turn on the light while I'm in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had to find the remote. Yes, I lose my remote a lot. Yes, that is my lifestyle. Remote loser. Oh, my motherfucker. Where the fuck is the remote? Like, you can tell that, like, we use our fucking phones for the remote, and I don't think I can do that right now. But, yeah, no. Me and Dane living in here like uncles, bitch. Honestly. Uncles and, like, fucking 16-year-old boys, honestly. With that being said, though, lights. I'm going to play something on my outro just because I can and no one can stop me. Come on, bitch. But yeah, I just wanted to make it a little artistic on the outro just because, bitch, we're over here talking about this person. And even though I'm sure someone's going to figure out who it is, I just want you to know I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at her. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm just sad. I'm really not mad at her. I'm just really fucking sad because fuck. You know what makes me sad? When young people hear lies. That makes me so fucking mad. When young people hear fucking lies and they think it's true. And then somebody else has to fucking try to help them. And they might not trust. Like, that's the thing about getting lied to. Like, you might not trust the person telling you the truth. You might be so sucked into the fucking lie, you just fucking believe that shit. You keep on believing it. And then the thoughts that come from that lie, like, ugh, I fucking hate that shit. But I remember, oh my god, really, girl. What do you mean get started, girl? What do you mean get started? Girl, if you don't, not YouTube trying to act like I don't have a YouTube account. Like, girl, really? Not watch as guest. Bitch, I really want to fight YouTube right now. Like, they're really trying to play like they don't. The ghetto, bitch. Please, please. Like, I have never opened up YouTube and they act like they don't know who the fuck I am. I really just feel like I don't believe in coincidence anymore, bitch. I feel like they be hearing me. At this point, we're so mic'd. I just feel like they're like, this is the bitch that be talking about motherfucking Palestine. This the bitch that be talking about motherfucking Israel. Like, they really want me to watch it again so fucking bad so I can listen to these ads. But joke's on you, bitch. I'm gonna mute that shit. Joke's on you, bitch. But I don't know how the fuck I'm watching as a guest. Like, that feels insane. Girl, please stop playing with me. I literally, like, I swear they know what I'm about to play. I swear they know. They're like, yeah, yeah. I've never had this shit go this motherfucking slow, bitch. Swear to God. They really had the nerve to tell me I'm signed out. A bitch win. Like, who the fuck signs out of YouTube on their personal fucking TV? Like, again, I just don't believe for one motherfucking second. Shit is just a coincidence. I just don't believe that no more. I think, unfortunately, Prince Shakur did a great video on security culture. Because I'm not gonna be able to flesh out what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Because I'm really just rambling. But Prince Shakur, their video about security culture, I pray somebody gets into it. Super worth your time. They really want me to spell this woman's whole fucking name. I want to fight. Like, they are really acting as if they do not know me. Wow. And now, I just want to beat people's ass. They really are gonna act like she don't got albums. Like, this shit is so. All right, y'all, just give me 1 second, cause they really playing games, and I don't understand. I didn't understand. I'm not a bumhole, man. No, thank you. No thanks. I swear. This shit is crazy. Like, I have never had this issue before. I have never had this issue. Like, YouTube is really weird when you don't have a YouTube account. Or, like, when you're not using your account. I want to fight them. I appreciate all for enduring, honestly. Finally. I finally found it, bitch. Okay. All right. Apparently, there's two. There's two. All right. So the first one is a poem by Sonia Sanchez because let's be real, and it's called "I Want to Know, I Needs to Know." And I hope that they don't play me, but you know how they be sometimes. But it's on the album A Sun Lady for All Seasons Reads Her Poetry. Beautiful album. But like I said, this poem is called I Want to Know, I Needs to Know. And we might have to do a little commercial break because you know how they be. What did I tell you? I knew it. I knew they wouldn't just let me get the show. All right. Here we go. Here's the poem.
Music up.
Girl, they still playing the ball. Girl, not they're still commercial. I want to die. Like, I don't really want to die. I'm sorry for saying that, but I fucking.
We move on through all kinds of madnesses. We move on to like all of a sudden, it seems as if the movement, the revolution or the change or whatever you want to call it at this time has stopped. And we move and we don't seem to be moving. We seem to be moving in the same spot. The 70s comes in and it ushers in hustlers who wear probably dashikis. It ushers in hustlers, you know, who come and say, I'm black and I'm beautiful and I'm proud, and who still take your money and do nothing for you, for us. No change. Harlem stays the same. I was away 4 years and I came back and Harlem was the same, and it will be the same until people began to deal with themselves. Cause you know, I want to know, I needs to know. What happens after wearing that beautiful naturally short and long? What happens after wrapping our heads in echoing gay chants? What happens after rapping for years? What happens after watching our husbands, wives, brothers, sisters, children getting strung out on white dope that denies our blackness? What happens after all the available sisters done been screwed into nationalism? What happens after our continued worship of the dead keeps us from following alive leaders? What happens to our bodies? I want to know. What happens to our bodies? I need to know. Who will bury them? Yeah, that's what I said. Who will bury them and take them away from the moon eyes of our enemies? I want to know. I need to know. Who will let them stretch underground until the black soul says, rise up, rise up, rise on up again, black people, and this time, no jiving. Yeah, no jiving is right. We don't need no more jive people dealing with us, telling us about jive things. We don't need no more hustlers telling us what we should be into and they themselves ain't into. Because it be about us dealing with ourselves, moving with ourselves, being ourselves.
There's one more. There's one more. It's called Two Fanon. I really like this one. I like all of them. I might even play one more low key, cause I appreciate the way she writes.
And at one point, a lot of us who started dealing with blackness came across a man named Frantz Fanon who said something that culture meant only one thing: an environment shaped to help us and our children grow, shaped by ourselves in action against the system that enslaves us, because we are enslaved, you know. And the cracker is not to be played with. He is the enslaver, master, we the slaves. The evil he does is not new, cannot be resolved through rhetoric, hate, poems, loving more than one woman. The cracker is deep, deeper than the 400 years of our slavery. We must watch our slavery, especially when it looks like freedom, because slaves can look beautiful, talk beautifully, can be deceived by the devil who lights our small flames of rage, then extinguishes them when they threaten to spread. The master is masterful, is the supreme animal of destruction, and cannot be destroyed with only long dresses, Swahili, curses, soul food, fervor, dashikis, naturals, poems, soul, rage, leather jackets, slogans, polygamy, Yoruba. No, black people, no, we need war, discipline, learning, land, planning, love, and power. Power, blacker than the smell of death, we the hunters need to destroy the beast who enslaves us. And we do look beautiful, even though we still be slaves. People tell me I'm not a slave. Some people in a nation who might make a lot of money still might think they're free, but as long as there are the thousands and thousands of black people who are poor, if you just walk up to Harlem and see the conditions of where I grew up and other black children are growing up, then you understand that only slaves live like that.
Sonya be fucking me up, bitch. Cause she not wrong, bitch. She's not wrong. It's like there's so many layers to like freedom and like so many ways, like it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm gonna play one more for anybody who is going through a breakup, anybody going through letting go of love, anybody, you know, needing to let go of somebody. This one's for you, bitch.
Americans, we can do anything.
What a hater. What a fucking hater.
Different kinds of love that we have for men, for our man. I mean, sometimes you'll be sitting up writing and you think about somebody that maybe you loved once, and you write a poem that says, last poem I'm going to write about us. Sometimes I dream about you and me running down a street laughing, me no older, you no younger than we be, and we finally catch each other, laugh, touch in the night. Sometimes I turn a corner of my mind and you be there, looking at me and smiling your faraway smile, and I move to you, and the day is not any day, and yesterday is long gone, and we just be. Sometimes I be steady dreaming about you, cause I want you, need you so bad, with you no younger and me no older than we be.
I love Sonya. I hope y'all have a good day for real. I feel like my closing statement is it's a lot of people that think we're gonna get free or think liberation is this or that, this or that. And I hope we have the patience to hold space for when they unfortunately find that that is not true. Because they're going to find that. And that's where some of us might be living, trying to figure out what's next, what comes next. You want to know, you need to know. But I feel like somebody writing that in like the 80s, somebody wanting to know what comes after, and other people wanting to know too still 50 years later. So I can't imagine it's a small question, but maybe more people just got to ask it, right? Maybe that's it. More people got to get to that point where they ask that question, what comes next? I'll be back later today.